So for these ones here, once again, if you've seen the previous video, if not, hopefully you get the idea that we are going to solve these equations for x. So this one here at the top, we've got 3 minus 2x equals negative 13. We'll do it the same way as we did before. Once again, the first thing to move away from x is this 3. It is a positive 3. So we're going to subtract that from both sides. So we'll set this up. So I'll say 3 minus 2x equals negative 13. Now to remove this 3, we're going to have to subtract it, like I said. So make it minus 3 here, minus 3 here. So now we've got left with negative 2x, and that equals negative 16. So now we say negative 2 times some number gives us negative 16. Well, hopefully we can realise that that number is going to be 8. If we want, we can divide both sides by negative 2, we'll get the same answer. So to check that, like we did last time, we put this 8 into here. So negative 2 times, 2 times 8 gives us 16. 3 minus 16 will give us negative 13, which works. Okay, next one along, I think we'll just let this equal, doesn't really matter, let's make this equal, say, 2 over 5, for example. Hopefully it has made, no, we won't do that. Let's make it 3 over 2. Okay, so what we're doing is x plus 4 divided by 2. So the thing furthest away from x, this line here kind of ensures that 2 is further away than the 4. So we're going to move the 2 away first. Because the 2 is dividing, we're going to have to multiply both sides by 2. So to write this again, x plus 4 over 2 equals 3 over 2. Like I said, we're going to multiply both sides by 2. That's what's going on there. So these two, so 2 times a half, just leaves us as one lot of x plus 4, and that equals 3 times 2 gives us 6, 6 divided by 2 gives us 3. So now once again, we've got this plus 4. How do we remove the plus 4? We've subtracted from both sides. So 3, so then from there we're going to say x plus 4 minus 4 equals 3 minus 4, and we're left with x equals negative 1. That's what we've got there. Once again, to check that, we put negative 1 in place here, so negative 1 plus 4 gives us 3. 3 divided by 2 gives us 3 over 2. Alright, last one. We've got 3 times some number divided by 2 equals 9. So with this, it doesn't matter which one we do first. We can do our division or multiplication, but once again, whatever is furthest away from the x needs to leave first. So because we've got 3x over 2 and that equals 9, if we're dividing by 2, we've got to multiply by 2. What we do to one side, we've got to do to the other side. So 2 times 2 gives us 1, or 2 times a half gives us a whole. So we're just left with 3x equals 9. And then once again, what we're going to do, we're going to say 3 times x gives us 9. What does x have to be? Well, x has got to be 3. And to check it, we can take this 3, put it into here. Oh, that's interesting. 3 times 3 over 2 equals 9. Something's, see, this is where I've made a mistake. 2 times 9 is not 9, no. 2 times 9 is 18, so we've got 3x, no, 19 is 18. 3x equals 18. 3 times some number equals 18. What does the number have to be? It implies that number is 6. Let's check that. We have 3. 3 times 6 gives us 18 divided by 2 gives us 9. So this is correct, this is not. That's why we check. So one day, when you're a teacher and you're explaining this to a bunch of year 9s, you can go through it correctly.